Hello everyone. So today I'm going to teach you how to get better fuel economy instantly for free using science. The main thing to know about fuel economy in a car is that at higher speeds, generally above 40 to 45 miles an hour, wind resistance is the main factor affecting your car's economy. So the faster you go, the more wind resistance there is and the lower fuel economy you will get. And this can be explained by looking at the equation for drag. D, which is drag, is equal to 1/2 rho, which is the density of air, multiplied by Cp, which is the coefficient of aerodynamics of an object, multiplied by A, which is the cross-sectional area of the object, essentially the height of your car multiplied by the width of your car, multiplied by v squared, which is velocity squared, so how fast you're traveling. So this velocity squared is the main component on the speed of your vehicle that is going to change, which is going to affect drag, which is the force that your car has to overcome to maintain a constant speed. So we'll do one example of this at 50 miles an hour, which is equal to 22.4 meters per second. So this equation will be 1/2 rho, which is 1.225 kg per meter cubed, multiplied by 0.29, which is the CP of my vehicle, multiplied by 2.65 meters squared, which is the cross-sectional area of my vehicle, multiplied by 22.4 meters per second, and all of that is squared. And so when we plug this into the calculator, 0.5 and we get 236.2. And that is newtons. And so newtons is the force. So essentially this drag is equal to the force, and this same force is what your car has to generate to overcome wind resistance just to stay at a constant speed. So the more force there is, the harder your engine will have to work. And so I've done the math for 3 other speeds, and we can compare the force values for each of these speeds. So at 50 miles an hour, we just did 236 newtons. And when we go up to 60 miles an hour, 338 newtons. This is a 43% increase. So just from that 10 mile an hour increase, you'll increase your gas usage or your drag by almost 50%. And when you go up to 70 miles an hour, 461 newtons, the force you have to overcome is almost double of what you are at 50 miles an hour. So just to increase from 50 to 70 miles an hour, you will most likely get about half the fuel economy. And then we go all the way up to 80 miles an hour, it's 155% more drag. So yeah, as you can see, this is an exponential increase. Every 5 miles an hour you go faster adds considerably more drag to your vehicle. So that means for every 5 miles an hour you go faster, you're going to be getting a lot worse fuel economy, and your miles per gallon will drop drastically. So my recommendations, if you want to get the best fuel economy, will be driving not necessarily as slow as possible, but most likely near the speed limit or closer to 50 miles an hour. And I understand that you can't be going 10 miles an hour under the speed limit. So with the flow of traffic or about the speed limit, you'll be getting a lot better mileage than going 5 or 10 miles an hour over the speed limit. And that's probably one of the biggest things you can do if you have a lot of highway driving, is just go the speed limit or go a little bit slower. And if you guys want to know any more tips and tricks on how to get better mileage, subscribe or leave a comment. Currently in my car is rated about 36 miles per gallon by the EPA, and I average about 44-45 miles per gallon. So if you want to know any other tips or how I get almost 10 miles a gallon over the EPA estimated, Comment, let me know, and I can make more videos on the topic. Thank you.